Hey everyone, we're from the Life Biography channel and here is the story of David Velez. Who is David Velez? David Velez is the CEO and founder of Nubank, Brazil's most popular digital bank. So, even though he didn't encourage him to continue with the idea, David's bet on creating Nubank made him one of the richest people in the world. Before creating fintech, David Velez worked in the financial market, working at several renowned brokerages during the period. Graduated in engineering and finance, David always had the desire to undertake. However, he only became an entrepreneur a decade after graduating. The services provided by Brazilian banks was what motivated the idea of creating Nubank. As one of the owners of Nubank, David Velez made a fortune with the business, in addition to remodeling the banking and financial segment. The type of service provided by Brazilian banks was the hook for him to have the idea of creating Nubank. David Velez made a fortune with the business, in addition to remodeling the type of service provided. According to the Forbes 2021 list, David Velez has an estimated fortune of $5.2 billion. David Velez was born in 1982 in Medellin, the second largest city in Colombia. In the Latin American country he finished basic and high school education. During his youth, his parents advised him that to be successful in his professional career he should be his own boss. Following this advice, Velez joined, in the early 2000s, the engineering and finance course at Stanford University, United States. One of the most renowned educational institutions in the world. However, the college period did not contribute to Velez having a business idea. As a result, before graduating in 2004, he began working in the financial market as an analyst at Goldman Sachs. In 2005, David was hired to be an analyst at Morgan Stanley. He remained with the North American company until mid-2007. Between 2007 and 2008, Velez moved to Brazil. In the country, he started working with venture capital at General Atlantic. Before creating his startup, David rose to prominence working at another VC, Sequoia Capital. David Velez and Nubank. Even though his career was focused on the financial market, Velez continued with the desire to become an entrepreneur. However, the idea of which area to work in only appeared after he went to open an account at a Brazilian bank. The bureaucracy, the time spent, the standard of service and, mainly, the fees charged, made him define that a new model was necessary for the banking sector. In 2013, Velez came up with a proposal to the main banks for the reformulation of financial services, where he sought to use digital tools more and lower fees to offer a faster and more complete service. However, he heard that would not be possible. Through his personal finances, help from close friends and colleagues at Sequoia, he raised $1 million to start his business. In May 2013, together with Christina Junqueira and Edward Weibel, Velez became one of the founders of Nubank. With a service focused on digital and without annual fees, tariffs and interest rates below the average for the area in the country, the company grew rapidly, especially among young people, many of whom had difficulty getting credit cards at large institutions. In May 2019, fintech already had more than 4 million customers. Many consider her the merit of having started a new era in the banking sector in Brazil. On December 9, 2021, the IPO of Nubank reached an estimated fortune of $5.2 billion. David Velez gained popularity in the business world for having created one of the most successful fintechs in the country. To understand how fintech works and the particularities that exist in this type of business, read Suno's article on the subject. We are producing videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays here on the channel. If you liked it, don't forget to leave your like and activate the notification bell to stay on top of all the news. I'll wait for you in the next video.